Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. So I'm going to be listening to Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles. This is another highly requested Beatles songs. I get a lot of Beatles requests nowadays and I love it because so far all the songs I've been listening to are so good, and it's kind of crazy that I never really gave the Beatles too much attention until now, but at least you guys can enjoy the journey with me. So that's something. Let's check out Strawberry Fields Forever. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed.
So Strawberry Fields an actual place too, I'm assuming.
It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter
Like
much
Penny
to
Lane
me.
was. That's what I think of.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. No one I think is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is, you can't, tune in, but it's alright. That is, I think it's not too bad.
What is this about?
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about.
Man.
Strawberry fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me, but I know when it's a dream. I think I know, yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take
Sounds like
you
something is
down,
rewinding
'cause
almost
I'm
in the
going
very background.
to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever.
They look like they're having a fun time with this video. And so many different sounds. Again, in one song. Oh no. Oh, now there's a dog? I didn't notice the dog before. Okay, I couldn't really tell what they were doing with the dog in there. The thing popped up. So Strawberry Fields Forever I'm assuming that's like a Penny Lane, like I said, where it was an actual place, a place that probably meant something to them. And I'd say I'd scooch over and read about it. I don't know if the cat's gonna let me scooch over, but I'm gonna look into this one and see what I can find about this song. Did you like that one? That was a good one. I think she's a Beatles fan. I really think she is. I think she came around for the Beatles before too. Okay, so this is on AmericanSongwriter.com, and I forgot about this, that this was a double A-side single to Penny Lane. Strawberry Fields Forever peaked at number 8 on the US charts upon release and has been called one of the greatest pop songs ever written. I feel like I hear that a lot about the Beatles songs that I've listened to so far, that it's been called the greatest pop song or the greatest, you know, category of song, or like Helter Skelter, the first metal song, I think. So they have a lot of like top songs. Though the melody of the song is upbeat, the story of the song is a more somber one and a narrative of John Lennon's hardships growing up in Liverpool. Lennon's childhood was a rocky one. His father Alf was often away at sea as a merchant, and his mother Julia eventually had a child, Lennon's half sister, Julia Baird, with another man. After social services were called on his mother, Lennon was sent to live with his Aunt Mimi in the suburban town of Woolton. Lennon didn't see his father again for more than 20 years, and his mother was killed while crossing the street when he was 17 years old. Jeez. Living under his strict aunt, Lennon found respite by secretly sneaking off to play in the gardens of a girls' orphanage next door run by the Salvation Army. The Victorian era house was called Strawberry Field. Strawberry Fields is just anywhere you want to go, said Lennon in a 1968 Rolling Stone interview. Lennon later alluded that he felt a connection to the orphans since there was a sense of abandonment from his parents. There was something wrong with me, he said. I thought because I seemed to see things other people didn't see. For the song title, Lennon changed it from Field to Field simply because it sounded better. When Lennon wrote Strawberry Fields Forever, the Beatles had played their final U.S. performance at Candlestick Park in San Francisco in 1966. Unbeknownst at the time, the band would go on to make 6 more albums and eventually play their final performance in London on January 30th, 1969. In 66, Lennon trekked to Spain to star in the comedy How I Won the War, his only non-musical acting role, and began writing in between filming shoots. Within 6 weeks, he wrote Strawberry Fields Forever and brought it back to the band. There was a moment of stunned silence broken by Paul, who in a quiet, respectful tone simply said, "That is absolutely brilliant," recalled engineer Jeff Emmerich. And then Strawberry Field today. Though still a tourist attraction, Strawberry Field closed down in 2005, and all the children were relocated to foster families. Many of the original buildings and structures were torn down in the 1970s, but many still stood, including the red Victorian-era Strawberry Field gates, which were later put into storage and replaced with replicas and remained abandoned for many years. In 2019, the Salvation Army reopened Strawberry Field to the public for the first time, allowing visitors to explore the grounds. The site is now used as a training site for young people with learning disabilities. And then it says Strawberry Fields in New York City. Set in Central Park in New York City, Strawberry Fields is a memorial to Lennon, who was killed on December 8th, 1980. The area consists of 5 acres near the West 72nd Street entrance and a mosaic theme to its 1971 hit Imagine, where fans have continued to return for 4 decades to pay tribute to Lennon. And I actually saw that one of the more recent times we were in Central Park. Central Park is huge. You think you saw it all, and then there's like so much more. But I've been there a few times, and it was one of the more recent trips that I actually saw that area. So yeah, that's interesting. I thought going into it was going to be like I don't know, a tribute to like, I mean, it is a place that kind of meant something to John Lennon, but I just thought it was going to be more of a sweeter memory and kind of throwback to their childhood in a happy way. But I mean, it's real and it's vulnerable for him to talk about it and write about it. And like all the other Beatles songs I listened to, it was a really good one, and I feel like it's going to be stuck in my head. Even though it does have some eerie tones to it, and I think the video and just kind of up close of their faces in the dark and stuff, that kind of set the mood a little bit too, but it was a good song nonetheless. So let me know what you think about this one. Let me know if you knew the backstory behind it, and also let me know what else I should check out next by the Beatles. I have a big list of Beatles songs. I'm always, like, taking screenshots and writing things down. I have a list right here that I'm doing today on paper, and I'm always adding more to it, and while I have that list, if a bunch of people are like, "Okay, this one next," I try to do that one next, so your input, it still matters. Even though I have a lot of songs, you still help push me in the direction of what to listen to next. So, continue to do that. But for now, I will end this one here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.